Hi everybody, this is Matthew with Reviewed.com, and I'm going to give you a little walking tour of this Insignia top freezer.
So Best Buy sells this basic top freezer in three different sizes. You've got the 21 cubic foot is the largest, 9.9 cubic feet is the smaller version, and this is the 18 cubic foot model. It comes in two different colors. You've got your basic white matte finish, which you can see here, or you can also get it in a faux stainless. The white model sells for about $540, and the stainless one sells for about $630, which is pretty cheap for an 18 cubic foot top freezer. You've got the recessed handle, so that'll give you a nice flat exterior in the kitchen, which is especially good if you're in tight quarters. You open it up, you've got more white plastic on the inside. Three big wide shelves in the main fridge section with a little bit of options for where you want to put them in terms of height. The crisper drawer, you've got two matching ones with an adjustable humidity slider. This looks kind of like a pork chop, but I think it's actually supposed to be a head of lettuce, and this here is a picture of a sliced citrus fruit. So for vegetables you want more moisture to stay in, and for fruit not as much. Over on the door you've got some clear plastic shelving, two full width shelves in the bottom that can only go where they currently are sitting, and some half shelves on the top that you can see have a few different notches that you can slide them in at, as well as a dairy bin at the top. The main fridge section has some pale blue LED lighting, and you might not be able to tell entirely from this video, but compared to a lot of other fridges that we've tested, it's actually rather dark, especially for LED. You can see as you get down by the crispers how much fainter the light gets. So if your kitchen typically doesn't get a whole lot of sunlight, I mean you should be able to see inside the fridge, but it's not going to be as bright as most other models. The controls are very basic. The only thing you can do is change the level of coldness in the fridge. It's a scale from 1 to 5. They don't even bother to put a recommended manufacturer asterisk or mark on the console, but we had it set to 3. You're probably going to want to run it at least one notch cooler. We found that the fridge ran a little warmer than we'd like, but again, that is common for fridges in this price point. Up in the freezer, you're not going to see a whole lot, really, of anything. There's no light, there's no ice maker, although if you notice the little disc in the back, the disc-looking spot, you can install an ice maker, and the piping will go through there, but it does not come with an ice maker out of the box. It does come with an ice cube tray, so you can use that or not. You've got one wire shelf that can sit right here in the middle of the freezer, or you can move it down one notch lower. You would probably only want to do that if you bought an ice maker, because that's where you would need to put the shelf to make room for the bucket. You also get another control dial. It's not going to make a huge difference whether you turn it up or down compared to the fridge console, but it might be able to make your freezer a little colder or a little less cold depending on what you're putting in there, how cold you want it, that sort of thing. Over on the door, you've got two fairly shallow plastic shelves. They're not adjustable, and they're good for storing loose items, bags of nuts or chocolate chips if you like baking, or pie crusts, ice packs, anything that might be loose or would fit awkwardly in the main freezer compartment. Now I've pulled the fridge out so we can go take a look in back. You'll see, like most modern fridges, it's a smooth metallic backing. You don't have to worry about exposed coils. You don't have to worry about vacuuming dust off the back. And again, because there is no ice maker, you're not going to see a water hookup down here at the bottom. The Insignia is about 66.5 inches tall by 29.5 inches wide by 31 inches deep. So if you've got cabinets above your fridge nook, or if you've got a tight kitchen, make sure that it will fit those dimensions before you buy it. So again, this is your basic Best Buy brand Insignia fridge. Costs $540 in white, $630 in faux stainless. The model number is RTM18SS7. You can get it in Best Buy stores or at bestbuy.com. And if you want to check out our full review of the product or any other top freezer or fridge of any kind, make sure to go to review.com.